According to the internet, it's pretty easy to make horror games, so today we'll find out if that's true or not. We have 1 hour to make the scariest horror game. I have never made a horror game before, so we'll keep the plan really simple. The plan for the game is to try to escape a maze from an axe murderer like in The Shining. But that's not all. We'll also see if we have enough time to add sound detection and a fear meter. Then we'll send it to a friend and get his reaction. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's get started. First things first, we open up a new Unity project and add a bean. Then let's copy my movement code from another game I'm working on, press play, and oof! Okay, now we just check constraint rotation and boom, we have our player. But right now, there's nowhere to run because our game is completely empty. So let's go get a maze model from the asset store. That looks pretty good. Now let's use Unity's particle system to make a snow effect and post-processing to make it look as cool as my drip. Great, we've already made a lot of progress quickly. This is the game 20 minutes ago. And this is the game now. But we only have 35 minutes left, so let's keep going and make the axe-wielding murderer. Also, by the way, the friend that I'm going to show the game to at the end of the video is obsessed with horror games and has been playing them for over 10 years, so it'll be interesting to get his reaction. Will our horror game be good enough for him? Make sure to stick around for that. Let's get started working on the axe murderer. So we have an itsy bitsy problem. I'm pretty stupid at making AIs, and we only have 35 minutes, so this is going to be tough. First we'll grab an axe murderer from the asset store, but oh no, there aren't any axe murderers with animations. So since we don't have time to 3D model, rig, and animate them ourselves, we only have 30 minutes left, we're going to have to set out for this random monster. Then we'll import him to the game and set up his animations. Now, is it just me, or is he looking kinda thick? So now we have our monster, but how should we make the AI? Now, since it's a maze, if we were to use Unity's nav mesh system, he would always just follow you on the same path that you were taking, which is pretty boring. So instead, we're going to make it so that he can cut through the maze to surprise the player. So let's write some code to make him walk towards the player, and then we'll add a crumpling sound and play a swinging animation whenever he hits a wall. This will give the player a bit of a heads up, but right now, he's pretty overpowered being able to endlessly follow you in a straight line. So let's make it so that he'll chase you for 10 seconds, and then run towards the end of the maze for 5 seconds. I'm not the brightest, but I think this will make it feel like the monster is always one step ahead of you. Nice, now we have a working monster with flawless AI. He's as smart as I am. But that took a bit, and now we only have 5 minutes left. So let's go grab a house model like the one in The Shining to make it look cooler, and voila, we have a great horror game. It might be scuffed around the edges, so let's see how a professional gamer reacts to it. So I sent it to my friend, and told him to give me a rating out of 5 stars.
Okay, so my friend sent me this game to play. Oh, that looks like a maze. I have no idea what that was. Oh fuck, here he comes. Is he still following me? Man, he's low-key really slow. Like, he's a ball. What the fuck? The worst AI I've ever seen. Is this the end? How'd he get through? Oh, this guy's dumb as fuck. Man, this game is so ass. Oh my god. What the absolute fuck? I'll give it a 2 out of 5.
So, are horror games easy to make? Honestly, they're pretty easy to make as long as you've already made the movement controller and can rip assets from the asset store like Jack the Ripper in 1890. This was a lot of fun, so I'm gonna start making some more horror games, so make sure to subscribe for that.